Diet from an Ayurvedic point of view is always defined as what you take in. The word ahara simply means this. Ahara means what you take in from any field of perception, from any mode of intellect, that is diet. So it is very, very important that you pay attention to the whole process of ingestion of everything that goes inside. When we pay attention to our plate, is only 1/5 of your diet. It is important what you eat, but what is even more important is what eats you. What is more important is what you're ingesting inside. What you touch, what you feel, what you sense, what you smell, what you listen to, what you hear, all of those things, all the sensory experiences are being ingested and slowly metabolized to help you become a part of your body. So Ayurveda pays a lot of attention to the quality and the purity of the experiences that you ingest, and especially with food, because food is an important component through which your body tissues are being created. You are going to nourish and create your body from the food that you are ingesting. And there is a sacred fire burning into our system, which is often referred as Agni, or metabolic fire, or digestive fire, or Jataragni. All of these words mean the same. This is the metabolic conversion principle of heat and metabolic processes which convert the food into the body tissues. So there are two different components for an ideal digestive health. Number one is you should be eating food which are clean, healthy, organic, natural, which are made in and made by nature. They should be power packed with nutrients. We are talking about foods which are fruits, vegetables which contains good amount of fiber, antioxidants, greater bioavailability, so the body knows how to utilize it, how to digest it properly. It should be 100% recyclable. The body should know how to get rid of the unwanted food from the proper exits possible. It has to be intelligent food. When you talk about all the supermarket foods which are highly processed, which are completely away from their natural sources, those are the foods which take more of your energy to digest and very less nutrients you get from that. So when the foods are intelligent, they are actually very bioavailable for your system. It takes less toll on your digestive system as such. They are abundant in vitamins, minerals, bioflavonoids, fiber, protein, fat. These are all vital components of those foods which are very nourishing for the body. We call it as foods which are filled with prana, mana, chi, whatever you want to call it. These are all prana-filled foods which are very alive. And those alive foods is a huge, wonderful component of your diet. The second part is your ability to digest. Even though the foods are good, it doesn't mean that you should overeat them. You should eat to a level where you're not able to digest them. You have to balance both of these processes. So you have to eat the right foods and you should be able to digest them. And this is a huge, important Ayurvedic principle. There's an interesting Ayurvedic quote which says, "To eat is human, but to digest is divine." And that divinity given to the digestive fire or Agni, the English word ignite or ignition comes from this root Sanskrit word Agni. It simply means to digest and metabolize and create the body with optimum state of digestion. And there's a lot of respect nowadays, even in conventional modern medicine, where they are linking about 70-80% of all the chronic diseases linked to the state of digestive diseases. They're talking about sluggish metabolic functions, metabolic syndrome, which are all related with your inability to digest the food properly, which creates a toxic residue which makes you feel dull, heavy and groggy, which is what we call it as ama. So when you are not eating the right food and you're not able to digest everything, you accumulate this toxic tissue sludge into your system, which creates a chronic low-grade toxicity into your system, which makes your body feel very groggy, very dull, very, very heavy.